Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel all about chemistry. Hope you all are fine. I am your teacher, Miss Sana, and this presentation is prepared by me and lecture is delivered by Miss Sumera. And she covered these following topics in this tutorial. Number one, law of mass action with their statement and derivation, and how to write Kc expression. So students, watch this complete video to enhance your knowledge. So let's get started, and yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.
My today's topic is Law of Mass Action, that is from chapter Chemical Equilibrium. After finishing this topic, students will be able to understand following. Number 1, statement of law of mass action. Number 2, derivation of law of mass action. And students will be able to write Kc expression. Introduction of law of mass action. Law is given by C.M. Goldberg and Peter Vogt in 1864. This law is mainly given about reversible reactions. Hope students you know what are reversible reactions. Reversible reactions are those reactions which proceed in both directions, forward direction as well as reverse direction. Okay, now we are going to understand statement of law. Law has two parts. First two lines are about individual substances or reactants, and the second two lines, these second two lines will indicate about whole reaction proceeding. Okay, the rate at which substance react is directly proportional to its active masses, and the rate at which reaction proceed is directly proportional to the product of active masses of reactants. What is the meaning? Means the reaction speed depends upon total mass of active masses of reactants, and the speed at which reaction started, it will depend upon molar concentration or active masses of reactants. Okay, now the new term for you is active mass. What is active mass? It is molar concentration of reactants or products in mole per cubic decimeter, and it is represented by square brackets. Okay, simply I will make you understand what is active mass. Suppose you will buy 5 kg of chicken, and out of that 5 kg of chicken you will cook 2 kg of chicken, and rest of 3 kg of chicken will be stored in the freezer. The 2 kg of chicken that you are going to cook, it is active mass, and the rest is not the active mass. So in easy words, the active mass means the reactants or the substances that will take part in a chemical reaction. It will be termed as active mass. Okay, now comes to the derivation. Now we are going to suppose hypothetical equation, that is capital A, capital B, they are reactants because they are written on the left hand side, and two-sided arrows are there. Then we have small letter C, capital C plus small d and capital D. Okay, now these capital A, B, C and D are reactants and products. And these two-sided arrow means left to the right, it is forward reaction. Reactants will be converted into product. And from C to D, reactants converted back into reactants. Okay, now what is equilibrium? In a reversible reaction, what is equilibrium state or equilibrium stage? When the rate of forward reaction as well as rate of reverse reaction becomes equal, it is termed as equilibrium state. Okay. Now these small a, small b, small c, small d representing molar concentration, and these molar concentration can be obtained from Balanced chemical equation, and they are in number forms. Understand? And these square brackets will indicate active mass. Okay, now according to the law, rate of forward reaction directly proportional to active mass of reactant A and reactant B. These smaller a or the smaller b are the number of moles or the coefficient numbers. It will become power. Then again the rate of forward reaction, this proportionality sign is changed into K and F will be indicating forward reaction. Again square brackets A, square bracket B, and these coefficient number becomes power. So this is reaction 1. Now rate of reverse reaction directly proportional to the active masses of products, and we have product C and D. Square brackets indicate active mass, and these small letter C and small letter D will indicate coefficient numbers or number of moles that will be obtained from Balanced chemical equation. Again, proportionality sign will be changed by K, constant, and small r is indicating reverse reaction, and this is equation number 2. Now at equilibrium state, what will happen? Rate of forward reaction becomes equal to rate of reverse reaction. And now we are putting the values. Kf, equation 1, square bracket A, number of moles, coefficient number becomes the power. Reactant B, small b, coefficient number becomes the power, is equal to rate of reverse reaction. Now C and D are the products and the small c and d are number of moles. Okay, now there are 2 arrows over there. There is equal to sign. Okay, now what will happen? Here this Kr is multiplying and we are changing it. We are now changing its position. From this side we are taking it at this side. Here this value is multiplying. Now it will be divided over here. So we are getting Kf upon Kr. This is equal to Kc. What is Kc means? Kc is, K means proportionality constant and C is chemical equilibrium, or you can write it EQ over here. Okay, now here this active mass A or B is multiplying over here. So we are becoming it, we are transferring it on that side of equal to sign. So it will divide over here. So we are going to get product C and D divided by reactant active mass A and B. So we are considering, we are getting Kc is equal to product upon reactant. This is our equilibrium constant expression. Kc is equal to product upon reactant. And Kc is equilibrium constant, or it is termed as equilibrium constant expression. Okay, what is the definition of equilibrium constant expression, or simply Kc? Equilibrium constant, or the Kc, is ratio of product of concentration of products to the product of concentration of reactants, each raised to the power equal to the coefficient in balanced chemical equation. And it's depend upon temperature, while Kc is independent of initial concentration of reactants or products. In simple term, we can say that Kc is product upon reactants, and they are ratios. Okay, now how you can write equilibrium constant or the Kc expressions? There are few examples in front of you. In first example, these are reactants on the left hand sides, these are products on the right hand side. And how you are going to write Kc or the Keq? Eq means equilibrium expression. So these are products. So we have written product values in numerator side, and these number of moles will become power over here. And these are the reactants, and reactants are in denominator side, and this number of moles will become power. The same way we have different equation, this one Kc product upon reactant, and the same way Kc product upon reactant. This Eq or the Eq sign can be changed. You can write Kc, you can write Kc dash. This is making the difference. Okay, now there is a recap or the short overview of the lecture, active mass, or what is the law. Okay, Kc is product upon reactant. Any product, any reactant you can write. Small c's, small d's, A or B, they are the number of moles or the coefficient numbers that are obtained from balanced chemical equation, and they are in number forms. And in the brackets we have molar concentration of reactants or products. Okay, now you can recognize, you can find out which species will write in the numerator side or in denominator side. In numerator side we will always have product, active mass of product. In the numerator side we have product. In the denominator sides we will have reactants. Okay, now equilibrium and the equilibrium constant. Few of the reactions are irreversible reaction. They are proceed only in one direction. Only left to right arrow is there. They are irreversible. There is no equilibrium stage in this. So there is no law of mass action applicable. This reaction is reversible reaction because they are proceeding in both directions. There are two side arrows. This is indication of reversible reactions. Reactants forming products and products forming reactants. Okay, what is equilibrium state? In which both the reaction forward as well as reverse reactions are proceeding at same rate. Okay, what is chemical equilibrium and how it is achieved? When forward rate reaction and the reverse rate reaction becomes equal, and the concentration of the reactants and products remain constant. Okay, now your homework and assignment, few questions are given to you. You have to solve these questions. Okay, there are three equations. You will write Kc expressions.
I hope you all have understood the concepts very clearly. So, thank you so much. It's all about from my side. If you have any question, then comment me in the comment section. I will try my best to answer you. Okay, Allah Hafiz.